For the fifth straight season, Minnesota Wild qualified for a spot in the Stanley Cup playoffs. After the 82-game regular season, the Wild finished second in the Western Conference, one spot behind the rival Chicago Blackhawks. The state of hockey was buzzing, with the team securing their best finish in franchise history. However, there was some concern heading into the playoffs. The month of March was a disaster for the team, winning less than 6 games during the entire month. In the first round of the playoffs, Minnesota matched up with another rival, the St. Louis Blues, who the Wild eliminated in 2015. The winner of the best-of-7 series would move on to play the Nashville Predators, who swept the Blackhawks in 4 games. After losing the first 3 games of the series, the Wild picked up a victory in Game 4, forcing Game 5 in Minnesota. Fans piled into the Xcel Energy Center, hoping to see the Wild gain their second victory in a row. Since the Wild had home ice advantage, they hosted Game 1 and 2, losing both games by only 1 goal. In the series, the Wild have had a difficult time scoring, only getting 2 goals to their first 3 games. This is coming from a team that had one of the highest goals per game average in the NHL during the regular season. Their main reason for their struggles is due to Blues netminder Jake Allen. Allen stood on his head in Game 1, making over 50 saves through the 4 periods. The Blues' defense has also been impressive, shutting down the Wild power play and clearing the front of the net. Fans were on their feet during the pregame intros, continuing the playoff tradition of passing the state of hockey flag and the planting of another flag at center ice. The Blues controlled much of the first period, scoring the first 2 goals and putting the Wild back on their heels. However, defenseman Ryan Suter got Minnesota on the board with a late first-period goal to get the Wild back within 1. The Blues got 1 more goal to take a 3-1 lead in the third period. Facing elimination, the Wild came storming back, scoring a tying goal with less than 5 minutes to go. In the overtime period, the Blues quickly scored, knocking out the Wild. They will move on to face the Predators in the second round. For Calvin Bush, this was his first trip to the Xcel Energy Center.
Can't really get much better than having playoff overtime hockey for your first experience at a hockey game. And even though they did lose, the experience I had with going there with my friends and just the atmosphere at the arena and just being able to see them play in person was certainly something that I'll hang on to for probably the rest of my life.
Not every fan was confident the Wild would come back, however.
Cal and I had a little guy next to us the whole game, and thought we were going to lose, and we were like, no, little buddy, we got time, don't worry, we'll score. And we ended up tying the game up, coming down from 3-1 and scoring, so that was big for us.
For WebHawk News, I'm Cody Kipe in St. Paul, Minnesota.